Welcome back to F1 Race. I'm the Sporkinator. In the last episode, we beat the first 3 courses. So let's get going now on to course 4. Anyway, the button's not working. Oh, the emulator has to have focus. I thought I changed that. Whatever. It's all good, it's fine. This is course 4, Portugal. Now, I've actually done my research. I've done some practice. This course is beatable with either Type A or Type B race car. However, I do believe it is easier with Type B. So, we'll be using machine Type B, which means we'll have to brake around almost every single turn. But its base max speed is 320 kilometers per hour instead of 280 kilometers per hour. So that means, overall, even when it's not boosting, or specifically when it's not boosting actually, it's faster than Type A. And with drafting, it can still reach 380 kilometers per hour while using the boost from the drafting thing or whatever. So we're gonna do that. I actually just got through winning this course with machine Type A, but it was a really close race. That guy was right behind me at the end, I tell you what. We just gotta break through this. Otherwise we'll crash into the sign and we'll have a bad time. Once again, I'm gonna catch the draft from these guys. I think drafting is very essential in this race, and I think that's the only way you can actually win this race with machine Type A, is to draft every single car as you go along. Not that it's hard to do, but if you miss one, you're gonna have a bad time, if you know what I mean. So I don't know if I really have anything interesting to say. I kind of covered the basics in the first video, so... There's these double backing curves you have to watch out for. This course has 3 of them, by the way, which is absolutely insane. Oh boy, this turn just goes on forever. It's that kind of thing. Oh, we're going left and right, hit the brakes, and we're home free. Just barely missed that sign. That's kind of what you want to go for, actually, is barely missing the sign. And by the way, machine Type B can take right-angle turns at 350 kilometers an hour without going off the road and hitting a sign. That one got cut close because I got a draft boost that I wasn't planning on getting. But anyway, when I was playing this course with Type A car, I would not pass this guy till like right at the end of the second lap. But here I am about to pass him up near the beginning of the second lap, kind of. I guess this is kind of the beginning still, not really. Who am I kidding? Oh, well, I think I just screwed myself. We'll see how this goes, though. With machine Type B, though, I do have a faster base speed, so maybe I can catch this guy. I don't know. I was really not planning on crashing out. I'm never planning on crashing. Who am I kidding? But it could cost me the race. I guess we'll see. Well, things are going okay. I'm ahead of the guy I want to be ahead of, basically everyone, duh. But it's especially that rank 1 car, which is especially hard to pass, because like I said in the previous episode, you can shove all the other cars around, but the guy in first place is not a pushover, so getting around him can be really tricky. I'm almost out of boost fuel. I am aware of that. It's not like it's a surprise when it happens. Usually, if I'm paying attention. I actually can't believe I'm about to win this race with a crash in it. I don't remember it being this forgiving. Because see, as we go forward, obviously the game is going to become more difficult, or as I like to think, more and more unforgiving. So it's going to be a whole lot better. And by the way, I switched out the layout with a regular Game Boy, and I made the game bigger, obviously, because I think it's easier to see that way. But that's technically not the first try, because I did some practice runs, but whatever, I will take it. Only Link can defeat Ganon. There we have Link from The Legend of Zelda. The original Legend of Zelda, because I think that's the game where his shield actually had a cross on it. Which I think is interesting. Anyway, moving on. This is Japan. Now, I don't remember if I need Type A or Type B, but I think I'm gonna go back to Type A for this one. So, wish me luck. The soundtrack and, like, sound effects are just so catchy, or is that just me? Oh, and this course is tricky. You get to have your tricky turn right off the bat. Aww. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to this. I know I've beaten this before, but still, that was horrible. Well, we're at the beginning of the first lap, so I'm still willing to give this a try. I almost want to restart now because of that crash at the beginning. Because they give you the double curve whatever thing, like, right at the freaking beginning. And you might not be expecting that, even if you're looking at your map, because I knew that was there. I could see my map, and I saw where I was, but don't know if there's really anything I could do about that. Good lord. Can I please get through this turn without freaking dying? Can I get around these cars? I gotta get around them, otherwise we're not making progress at all, obviously. A lot of hairpin curves, but totally a non-issue for machine Type A. Machine Type B, you have to use your brakes going through the whole thing. think there was at least one of those in the previous course. I honestly don't remember now. But just gotta boost, 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 and draft as much as possible, too. That is true. Jeez, get back on the road. Oh, here comes the tricky one. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't be doing that. Are you serious? Wow. Yeah, this is where the game becomes extremely tricky. I'm not gonna win this race, I can tell you that right now. Because I have to go through that turn again at the end of the final lap, which I'm on now. This is the final lap. I think I can get away with this, so I'm gonna try it. This is the hairpin one, though. No boost for this one. I know it's silly to, like, press the gas and the brakes at the same time in real life, but in this game, that's kind of what you want to do. You don't really want to let go of the gas. It doesn't slow you down fast enough. Then if you do that in addition to hitting the brakes, then you have to remember to press the gas again, and I don't know if that's something I can handle. It sounds silly, but it's true. Oh, get back on the road. I always turn too sharply with Machine Type A. I'm so used to Machine Type B now. I think for, like, the final race, you have to have Machine Type B, if I remember correctly. But, man, we are coming up on the end of the final lap, and I'm still far, far away from the guy in first place, and I have the super tricky turn coming up. And I'm out of boost power. So there's that. You have to, like, double brake here. Third place? There was two of them ahead of me. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, let's do this again. I'm tempted to switch machines, but that one has less boost tank. And see, I have no idea how well I would have done otherwise, because I crashed, like, what, 3 times? I can't really get a good idea of how the race is gonna go, unless I can get through it without crashing, because that'll tell me what's really gonna happen. Guess I'll just go slow through the first part, it's not worth crashing. There we go. I hope that's good enough. It's been so long since I played this that I really don't know what I have to do to get through this. Going slow at the beginning cost me time, but so does crashing. I think crashing would cost me more time than anything else. That's what I assume. Okay, hairpin time. I think I will have to start paying attention and boosting through the right angle turns, because this next turn coming up is a right angle turn. Then it's followed up by a hairpin turn to the left. Then there's a straightaway coming up, so like I said many times before, I don't know why I have to keep my... I probably should stop repeating myself. But whatever. Alright, beautiful. I think I'm doing a whole lot better this time. The key is to not crash right at the very beginning, am I right? Anyway. Hairpin turn to the left, oh, good lord. Yes, go as fast as possible, man. And I didn't wear my fingers out during my practice run. But when I'm recording, I get nervous and I press harder again, so now I'm wearing my finger out again. Jeez, man, it's a whole different day. This episode was recorded the last episode was recorded yesterday, and this episode's recorded today, and of course they go up like a week later or something. I don't even know anymore. Why am I even talking about this? No one cares. Anyway. Jeez. I am coming up on the guy in first place, though, so the fact that I haven't crashed yet is actually helping immensely, as is to be expected. I'm getting low on boost power, though. This is where Machine Type A can come and bite you in the butt. If you run out of boost power, you're just going to be at 280 kilometers per hour, which is arguably really slow. Oh, I thought I was coming up on the tricky turn. I, like, totally misjudged that. Shoot, at least that didn't throw me off, because I read my map wrong is what I did. That almost gave me quite a scare in a way. Alright, let's just put some distance between me and that guy, and hope that I get through this tricky turn up ahead. It's not the one coming up yet, but after this turn is over, we're going through the tricky one. And I'm out of boost power, so there's that. Alright, here we go. Brake. And victory! So that was Japan, right? Yeah, we beat Japan. And it only took 2 tries. I think if we press select, we can actually see our records here. Like how many tries each one took, and it also tells you how many courses there are if you scroll down. It tells you that there's 9 courses, so that's definitely no secret. Anyway, I suppose one more before we end off. Oh, it's a Mario! Woohoo! See, yeah, that's definitely Mario. The other guy was Luigi. I know what I'm talking about. I know my Nintendo characters. Right. Oh, this is Brazil. There's a lot of hairpin turns and a lot of crap. And Type A car has like a lot more boost in its tank. It has 160 liters, so I'm guessing this is another Type A car race. And that one race where I used Type B, you can beat it with Type A, as I mentioned previously. It's just gonna be a whole lot closer of a race. So in my opinion, that race is guess kind of easier with Type B. Like, if you're equally good at driving both types of machines, Type B definitely gives you the easier time in that particular one. But never mind that one, we're on this one now. Just gotta draft our way to victory. A small straightaway here. Probably boost through part of this turn and then slow down before I hit the side of the road. Big long straightaway. Just gonna draft through this. Don't know if I can get away with going through this curve. Looks like there's no signs there, so I probably could boost around that turn. But it may not be necessary, I guess we'll see. They definitely did not hold back when it came to the difficulty of this game, especially in the later races. Probably exclusively in the later races. Because you have to go as fast as possible, and as far as I know, you have to, like, boost around turns to keep your speed up to even catch the guy in first place in a lot of these. Think I'm making good progress. We haven't even finished one lap yet, right? Yeah. We are good. Oh, here comes a right-angled turn. You can boost through that, because there's no signs at some point, and so even if you hit the side of the road, you don't frickin' die. Holy crap, that turn got me there. Almost got me. There's still a whole nother lap, and judging the distance on the map between the blinking dot, which is me, and the small dot that's ahead of me, which is the guy in first place, I think I can catch him before this race is over. So here we go. Second and final lap. And I like how the jet boost changes in pitch the longer you hold it, and eventually it reaches its max pitch or whatever, and it just goes eeeeee the whole time. Almost sounds borderline realistic. I'm actually surprised at how realistic the jet engine sounds on a freaking Game Boy game. That's probably the most impressive sound effect in this entire game, is the jet boost. It sounds like a jet, at least in my opinion. I mean, I know it's 8-bit, but wow. It's more realistic than you think it'd be. And look at this guy, he's just right behind me. Type A is a slow car when you're not boosting, so that's to be expected. Oh, don't you dare push me off the side of the road. This is gonna be a close race. I'm probably gonna run out of boost at the end, and I'll have to just stay in front of him and not let me pass, but it seems he's able to push me around, which really, really sucks. I really don't like that. I do not approve, man. Can't be doing that. Alright, hairpin turn. This is actually easier than Japan, if you ask me. So I feel like the courses are not actually in order of their difficulty. I think they're just kind of random in a way. Because in my opinion, this course is super easy. I'm about to get this race on the first try, it looks like. I still have more boost power than I need, and I'm about to cross the finish line. That's it! That race is won. That was course 6, right? Believe it was. Yep. First try. First try in a long time, anyway. Congratulations. Oh, it's Samus! I mean Metroid. I mean Samus. I'm just kidding. Oh man, I should be like, Metroid is a pretty cool guy. He kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. But no, that's Samus. She's from the game Metroid. But I believe this is where we part ways for now. Thank you for watching. I am the Sporkinator. And may we race again in the future.